Hey, what's going on, everybody? Suro here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we have a massive update as to when we can expect the next content. I'm very excited for that. But before we take a look at the news today, I want to remind you guys that I do have a giveaway that's running for a Nintendo Switch 2 console. The Nintendo Switch 2 drops in just a few days, but my giveaway actually ends in just 2 days. I started this about a month ago, and it's been running, but if you have not participated and you would love to enter, it is free to anyone that's over 18. YouTube's not a part of it or anything like that. It's just a giveaway from me as a thank you guys for 60,000 subscribers. I will leave a link in the comment section below. Be sure to read through everything before you decide to enter. And yeah, like I said, it's free to enter. Thank you guys so much for all your support on the channel. I really appreciate it. And hey, if you guys have not subscribed, I would really appreciate it. Our next goal is 65,000 subscribers. And yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this news and just jump right into it. Alrighty, so here it is. DLV just recently posted this. They said a special developers update is just around the corner. Mark your calendars and join us as we dive into our next free update and beyond. Now, this is an announcement not for the next update. It is an announcement for the little developer showcase that they do just a couple times a year. Now, this developers showcase is huge because they reveal a lot of information. They usually show off teasers, they show off trailers. They usually have the announcement for when the next update is going to be dropping. And what really gets me excited here is they said mark your calendars and join us as we dive into our next free update and beyond. So the beyond to me could mean just Storybook Part 2, but I think it's more than that. I think they're actually going to be dropping a roadmap, like the second roadmap, just based on how they usually do things throughout the year. The roadmap that we previously had from way back last November is officially running out. And they have to, they have to give us something more to look forward to. So I think it's very possible in just a couple days, we could end up getting a roadmap. Now, if you guys are, you're going to be busy, you're at work, you have, a lot of errands that day, don't worry. I will, of course, be doing a recap video of this entire event. So be sure to subscribe, ring that bell, and I will make sure to let you guys know all the important stuff, shrink it down into a very, a short video. But yeah, I'm excited. Another thing we can definitely get from this is its Pirates theme. Without a doubt, over here on the Freestyle and over on Storybook Part 2, they are both definitely pirate coded. So does this mean Captain Hook is coming to the game? Does it just mean Skull Rock? Or does it mean our boy Captain Jack Sparrow is finally arriving? I really hope so, but I don't know. I don't know, but man, I would love that. Another thing, they are revealing this stuff pretty dang early, which leads me to believe that June 18th is the next update. I'm not sure if they're going to stagger both of these updates. I really hope so. I would love to be able to focus on one, the free content, and then focus on Storybook Part 2. They staggered the updates the first time around, and that helped a lot. Not only as me as a content creator, but me as a player too. It was not as overwhelming. I could really just enjoy one part of the update and then move on to the next. So hopefully we do that, but if they don't, it is what it is. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this, or if you noticed anything. I'm very excited. I do know some people are probably going to take note of the actual emote they have up here for the calendar. It says July 17th. That's just the standard emote. I don't think that's the release date or anything like that. They did mention that this update is coming in summer of 2025, but it could be a little earlier. So summer is officially June 20th. So it could be that next following Wednesday, but I still believe that the next update is going to be June 18th. We will have to wait and see for that, of course. Now, one thing they could have showed off here, which would have been a really nice teaser, is if they actually put a new outfit for these characters. It looks like they're trying to save all the good stuff for June 4th. These are outfit pieces that we've already had in the game, but they definitely wanted to let us know it is pirate theme. Now, here's the only other thing that they posted yesterday. I didn't make a video on this because I didn't think it was big enough to make a video, but I did talk about it in our live stream last night. Yesterday, they said it's almost time. What secrets do you think Skull Rock will hold? And then they ended up switching the little text from the roadmap from summer 2025 to coming soon. But that's not all. If you look over here in the sand where they actually had Peter Pan's feather, you could see that they had it like disappear. Like they didn't like try and just remove it fully. They intentionally wanted you to see that it disappeared. So what does this mean? I don't know. It could just mean that Peter Pan is like locked away. He was like captured. Maybe he's been trapped over here in Skull Rock. The text down here does say solve an ancient mystery and discover who is waiting inside Skull Rock. So we think that there's just one character in here, but that doesn't mean that there's not two characters coming to this next update. Maybe it's going to be Peter Pan and maybe the Forgotten will finally get some friendship quests. So that could be like two characters. Or maybe it'll be Peter Pan by himself. Or maybe Peter Pan and Captain Hook. Or maybe Peter Pan and Jack Sparrow. I could definitely see any of those being a possibility. But what I do know is this is some very exciting times. If they do announce the actual like live stream times and stuff tomorrow, I will probably set up a stream so we can watch this together and react to it together. So it's going to be really cool. And then I will go and make a video on it as well. So if you guys are not able to make it to the live stream, you guys can catch up with it. But yeah, I think it's going to be great. Let me know any of your thoughts down below. The rest of this video, we are just going to head over to Reddit and see what kind of conversations have been going over there this week. I'm sure it's going to be lots of talk about this next update. Yeah, let's just jump right into it. All right, first post is on the recent post. We got East Case here that said pirates are on the way. Yeah, so let's talk about Star Path. I was speculating that I think a really great Star Path would be pirates / mermaid theme. So I think it would be cool if we got some new like pirate attire, maybe some I want the Black Pearl added to the game. They could reskin Eric's ship, but if we had Captain Jack Sparrow, even if he doesn't come to the game, if we got the Black Pearl added to the game, I would be happy. And then imagine all the mermaid stuff. If they could add mermaid stuff in the game, oh my gosh, that would be incredible. I think that would be a pretty great Star Path. We definitely have a lot of like cottagecore stuff in the game. We have so many like flowery items. We don't have too much pirate and like nothing mermaid except for Ariel stuff. So that is my hope. And I think they definitely could go that route with, you know, if they go with like a Peter Pan vibe. We got Any Victory that said, forgive if I'm jumping the gun. So they said, is it safe to say the next Star Path will be pirates? Oh, pirates and princesses. Okay. Be kind. I'd love to hear some thoughts on what the rest of the 2025 roadmap could look like. Yeah, let us know. 518 upvotes on this. And then these are from the first roadmap. So pirates and princesses could definitely be cool. You know, the princess could tie into Aurora. That's going to be coming with the expansion part 2. So if you guys don't know, Storybook Vale Part 2 should be releasing. I mean, it could be the same day. I mean, they're on the same notch here. Last time when it was staggered update, they had like one, like the DLC was a little bit before. It had a little notch over here, and then the free one was over here. But they definitely could drop them on the same day as seen on the roadmap. But yeah, our Princess Aurora and Maleficent should be dropping during this Part 2 update. And then the description reads, with the help of Maleficent, venture into a strange world beneath the Storybook Vale and solve the mystery of the missing princess. Now remember, this is the free update. This one down here, you have to own Storybook Vale to be able to receive it. If you've already purchased Storybook Vale at any point and you've played Storybook Vale, this will also be free to those players, so you will not have to pay for either of these. Now, if you don't own Storybook Vale, I'm really hoping this goes on sale. If it does, I will probably purchase it for one of my alternate accounts, but I have been waiting to buy this just in case they announce it. Maybe they'll announce a sale to on this next little developer update. I'm really hoping so. But yeah, let's discuss the Star Path. Let us know about that as well. Pirates and princesses sound good. I'm really hoping for pirates and mermaid, but let us know. And then we got Jesse Cinnamon here that said, unpopular opinion, I want the second character to be Wendy. That's interesting. I mean, they could go that route. One thing about Dreamlight Valley that I never put past them is they like to just surprise us sometimes, you know? And they could definitely take any of our thoughts and our speculation and just go a completely different direction with it. I mean, that's something they definitely did when we were all speculating for like Storybook Vale, and where they went a complete opposite direction than most of us thought. But do I think Wendy is coming to the game? I do not think so. Like, definitely, in my opinion, she is not coming in the next update. Peter Pan should be coming to the game, which is going to be really cool. They said, I think we are all agreeing we're getting Peter, but if we're getting a second character, I really hope it's Wendy. I think Tink would get to shine better with the Pixie Hollow. Let a girl be her best self rather than Peter Pan's jealous pick-me sidekick, you know? So I don't even think Tinkerbell is coming in the next update. She could be, but I think the reason they gave us so much fairy stuff and fairy core stuff is maybe because they knew we weren't getting Tinkerbell, but they wanted to give us a bunch of items. And then maybe the fairy stuff was not going to line up with this next star path or even the friendship rewards. So maybe they wanted us to cosplay as Tinkerbell, you know, that's why they gave her her house. And then we have a lot of the outfit pieces that we can use to cosplay as Tinkerbell. Maybe she'll come in a future update. You know how when we get certain universes added into the game, like The Princess and the Frog, we got Tiana. Sometimes they end up saving characters later on, or we got Lion King, we got Simba and all at first, and then later we ended up getting an update for Timon and Pumbaa. For Beauty and the Beast, we ended up getting Belle and Beast. I still think at some point we're going to get another update that's going to have Lumiere and Cogsworth, especially where like some of the audio files in the game had them, and then they were in surveys, like the first survey that we did way back in the day. They mentioned about them multiple times, so they could definitely split up some of the characters for sure. Now guys, it honestly is so wild that after over 2 years of waiting, we're finally going to be going into Skull Rock. I mean, it's definitely set up like a door, like you can come up here and interact. Now, is it going to be just a room inside there? Is it going to be a portal to Neverland? Or are we going to be taking this little raft here and then going over here to Ariel's area? You know, we got a whole mermaid theme going on set over here. We could also have like a ship right here. Maybe a character is going to be washed up on shore. Maybe we're going to go over here and we're going to get Jack Sparrow with a bottle of rum. And then Peter Pan is trapped in Skull Rock, and that's our two characters. I think that'd be freaking awesome. But let me know your thoughts down below. That's all I have for now. I'm sure we'll get another teaser tomorrow, and I will, of course, keep you guys updated. Thank you so much for watching. Please have the best day, and I'll see you in the next one.